We've got TJ. We know, like, in TV, you can ramble on at times. TJ, like a fearless...
He's a rambler.
He's a rambler, absolutely. And some people, a man that used to sit in this seat, just never liked a rambler.
But it's anything other than a coach coaching for his survival over the next 7 or 8 weeks.
And our other fearless leader today found himself in a situation on community radio. I'm not sure why you're on community radio, Brownie, but found himself getting cut off. Have a listen.
How did you make your way to the Tigers? Because you had a stellar career at the Bulldogs.
Yeah, well, I may...
Been cut off? Just may not want to hear this story after the question. It's been a lullaby in there.
We've got some sort of technical problem with Nathan Brown. Hopefully we can sort that out. But, yeah, it's just some sort of background. Are you there, Brownie?
To the Western Bulldogs, I was just injured a lot after the broken leg at the Tigers.
We missed all that. It's just some sort of technical issue, but I'm assured it was great.
Even after being cut off for most of that interview, you got the key points out.
I just ploughed through.
Left for money, broken leg.
Well, we've got Rambler TJ, we've got Ranger Rory, and last time I was on the show, I had to put up with this trot.
Yeah, baby! Oh, damn, baby! Here it is! Woo! Woo! Here we go!
Shut up, Rory.
Where's the footage of the actual game?
Go Crows!
I had to fill 50,000 people.
So, Rory, every captain has their strength.
Yep.
Chat certainly isn't yours, because then I dug deep into the archives and found this.
Moose? No. With those arms, you take the sleeves off, please. You've done all this work, mate. You serious? It's 38 degrees and your pipes are amazing and you're going to keep them on. I love a set of long legs. Like, you've got them. Good. Nice, Bert. Lovely long legs.
Inspirational.
Footy's fun, mate.
That's why you blokes didn't win a flag.
Oh, no.
Now, we got to see the 250th game of one of the all-time greats in the competition. I'm just talking about Bulldogs great, but all-time greats in that man there, Marcus Bontempelli, being chaired off by Aaron Norton and Tom Battore after a big win on Friday night against the Swans. And it's a great story of perseverance. Brownie effectively coming from nowhere, being taken high in the draft because he had a lot of doubters early on, and one of the greatest names and greatest players to ever play the game was one of those doubters. I'm referring to you, Matthew Lloyd.
That's true.
Back in 2013. Now, Steve-O has kept receipts on this. Steve-O liked it, and Llordo accused him of drinking the Bulldogs Kool-Aid when he said go for Aish, and then Patrick Keane of the AFL came in on top of this, and Llordo's doubled down. So we've gone back 12 years to keep this receipt. It's an old segment. Receipts is back, Brownie, on the Sunday Footy Show.
Oh, poor Aish.
It's true. It's true.
Got that one wrong.
Really?
And do you reckon receipts could have it on life?
That's why I haven't been on Twitter for 20 years.
Just left that one.
How did that feel?
It's all good.
Okay, so we've had a problem in at the AFL for the last few weeks. This is the trilogy. So we've had Damo, who's been absolutely filthy.
We've done again on this.
926 goals. So you might not know, but that's Damo over the left. You can just see his shoes to the side there. And then last week he said, I need to be in shot. But then they just... The camera hates you. The camera hates you. But I'll put it to you, Damo, that you've gone to the AFL this week and you've demanded that you be in there, and don't worry about the 926 goals that he has kicked. You've said, I need Lord out. Let's have a look.
Look at the pan. Get him out.
This is you last week, Damo.
I think you've got to the social media career.
You've got to them, Damo.
You couldn't have a fourth week in that. That's 3 weeks in a row on that. I think you need some new material.
It was a stretch that one, to be honest.
Now, we all need mentors in life, and us three, through our football, have really had them. So we take a look. Sheedy was mine. Plough and Brownie had a great relationship. Clarko's been awesome for Isaac. Rory, I didn't go for you because you had 7 coaches at the Crows. But even in the newsroom, you need a mentor. But unfortunately, TJ is Tom Morrison. Look at what Tom delivered in a podcast recently.
Tony Jones said to me, I hope I'm not breaking any confidence here. Chompers said to me on my first day at Channel 9 in January last year, if you do a story with a player, it's as much about you as it is.
I love that from him, though.
Which is
so true.
And my eyes were putting in my head. I'm like, who cares? Anyway, as a result, the amount of time, the amount of on camera time I get when I do a story with someone is on about parity with the person I'm talking about, which is just absurd.
So we take a look at the history of TJ. So Tom, he's taken that advice. Look at that. So we've got the Stewie Jew one where we looked at the 2 shots. So 2-shot Tony, that's how it started. So he's gone 13 2 shots with Paps. Now, I don't even know what this story was. It was disappointing. Terrible. 13.
Oh, look.
And then Tommy Morris. He interviewed Ed Richards during the week. And have a look at this one. Straight off the top, Tommy Morris, 2-shot. Tommy now. So he's got 2, 3.
Bulldog through and through.
He had 86 seconds, Llordo, of a 126-second piece to camera.
Damo, what advice would you give to Tom?
No, he's learnt from the best, and he's framing himself in, Llordo. He's framing himself in.
The hair transplant's coming along well, isn't it? It's starting to thicken right up, Damo.
Taken, yeah.
Are you going to...
It's too late for me. I'm way too gone.
All right. Did you feel like they were...
That's all right.
Yeah. I think we can do better next week. Hey.